morning, World Watchers. So it is officially autumn stroke winter. It's pretty much winter up here anyway. So the new veg is coming into the shops, and the thing that's starting to show up all over the place are the good old Brussels sprouts. So today I'm pretty busy again. I have to go to the hairdressers, but it's late in the afternoon, and I hate that because that means I'm rushing for dinner. So what I've done is I've put a joint of ham in the slow cooker. That's cooking away nicely. That'll be done. And I'm going to make an easy sprout and potato gratin to go with it. Everybody loves a gratin, can't go wrong. So first things first, with this, it's an easy recipe, and it comes from this magazine, which is Easy Food. It is not the same as Easy Cook. This is a Irish magazine. You can get it if you order it from your newsagents, and a very occasionally you might find it in a Tesco's, but it's very occasional now.
Or Smith's, I think.
Or Smith's, yeah. But it's full of really good recipes, so it's in there. First things first, we have to peel our potatoes and parboil them and then slice them. So I'm going to crack on and do that, and then I'll come back with you to the next bit, because it seems to be there's prepping stages and then you just put it all together. So I'll see you back in a bit. Okay, so I have parboiled my potatoes, and they're over there now just cooling down because I need to slice them. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make an infused milk. I say milk, it's mainly double cream. This is not a recipe for the faint-hearted, okay? So as usual, John will put all the ingredients down below, so you don't need to faff and worry about that. So into a pan, you are going to add your milk, and it's whole milk, not skimmed or semi-skimmed or any of those ones, just whole milk. A lot of double cream. And that one goes. Into that, we're going to add the rest of our butter after we've greased a
dish. Dish will do.
Oven-proof dish. It needs to be oven-proof. We're going to bung in a couple of bay leaves, 2 cloves of garlic, nice big fat cloves. You don't need to be particularly fussy with them, just bash them a little bit so that the milk can get into them, because all this is going to be strained back out. So, and into that, an onion, and that goes.
Kind of making onion sauce, really.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add some salt, not too much, some pepper, and a grating of fresh nutmeg if you've got it. If you don't have it and you've got just normal nutmeg, just a pinch. Again, don't overdo the nutmeg because it is quite powerful. Spice. Now, with this, you're going to put it onto your hob, and you're going to warm it through to a simmer. You do not need to bring this to the boil. You need to bring it to a simmer and then leave it for a good 5 minutes or so to infuse. If you leave it for longer than that, it's really not going to make a big deal of difference, but make sure that you do leave it for at least 5. And then we will strain it and we will have our flavoured milk. So we will come back when that bit's done. Okay, so we are ready. The next bit is construction. You need to grease a pie dish or an oven-proof dish of some description. Obviously, you're going to make layers, so you need to have some depth to it. Good old lash around the butter. And then you take your potato slices and you lay a layer in the bottom. It doesn't need to be neat, but it does need to be sort of even. What you don't want is like double thickness of potatoes at this point. So just lay them in. As you can see from the close-up, I've got 2 different types of potato here, because I have one left from something else.
We have some Maris Pipers, and we've got a golden
Yeah, so I think I've
or something.
I've got a waxy and some floury.
But that proves it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. You just need, it's good for using up bits and pieces.
Using up stuff, yeah.
Okay. So that is going to be my first layer of potato. And on top of that then, we're going to layer a layer of shredded sprouts. Now with your sprouts, I would suggest that you try and make them, well, unless you like crunchy sprouts, which some of you do, and that's fair enough. I don't personally. I'm of the old school where we boil everything to death. Cut your sprouts slightly thinner than your potatoes, I would say, if you don't like them crunchy. If you like them crunchy, good on you, do whatever you like. Right, now the next thing is you take your strained milk and you pour a little bit over that to cover the potatoes more than anything. You don't need to worry about covering your sprouts, but your potatoes, because you want your potatoes to carry on cooking, because remember they're only parboiled, okay? Then on top of that, you put a little bit of your cheddar cheese. Now this is going to go up in layers, and we're going to try and do 2 more layers, so don't whack all your cheese on the first layer. So another layer of potatoes, and I'll keep doing this and we'll come back when I'm at the top layer. So I've just about got enough spud to do the 3 layers. What I did was put most of my sprouts on the bottom and the second layer, because you don't want too many sprouts on the top in case they sort of brown and go a bit burny. I've got a little tiny bit of cheese left to go on this layer, like that. Now we are going to finish off with our liquid. And there is enough liquid to cover this whole thing, as you can see. So whatever size dish that was, it's a pie dish, hasn't really got a size on it, was perfect for what I needed.
Yeah, we just grabbed whichever one we thought would kind of work. And
right.
It does.
Last step is you take your breadcrumbs. It's only about 50 grams of breadcrumbs, and these are literally just...
Yeah, they're rustically grated, because we don't have a great grater for breadcrumbs right now.
It's just a bit leftover bread. And then you're going to take some it says Parmesan cheese. I'm not keen on Parmesan, so we've got a bit of pecorino, which is similar.
Not quite as pungent.
But it's not as strong, yeah. So you mix that with your breadcrumbs, as so. And this is your sort of gratin top.
We were saying you could probably use a bit of panko as well for this.
Yeah, if you want a bit of extra crunch, you could add panko. I reckon if you really, didn't add breadcrumbs or whatever, you could put, you could put a crushed up packet of crisp on that.
Well, I was going to say crisp, crackers would work, tortillas would work.
Yeah.
Tortilla chips.
Any of those things.
Anything to give it a slightly just
crispy
crunchy
bit.
topping, yeah.
So, there we are, there's our gratin top. And that, my friends, is a easy Sprout and Potato Gratin. Now, you need to put it in the oven at 180 if you've got a fan oven, 200 if you don't have a fan oven, and it's gas mark 6. And it's going to go in for about, well, it says 25 minutes. I would suggest that depending on how thick you sliced your potatoes, you test it with a knife to make sure that they're cooked through properly for you. Which is exactly what I'll be doing, although I think I've probably cut mine quite thin. So just give it a check after 25 minutes. You want the top to be nice and sort of goldeny brown, a bit like that. And that will be a delicious side dish to go with whatever meat or fish or vegetarian option you like. So I hope you enjoyed it. We will take a picture of it when it is cooked for you to see, but we're going to leave you right now. So if you've subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. hit your notification bell so you know when we're around, and we will see you all again really soon on Big OGGIE World.
Make comments too. We like a community. We like replying to things.
Yeah, John likes to sit down and tap at his
I do.
keyboard.
Yeah,
little
tap away.
keyboard warrior he is, not warrior.
Or warrior, probably.
No,
Yeah.
warrior.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.